What's up, Gemini? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am doing your first half of November love reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And this is general, so it can apply to both singles and couples. So take what resonates with your situation, your scenario, leave what does not. Okay? We're going to start off with the Oracle cards. Go over some intentions, purposes, etc. Then we're going to clear that off and get into the tarot deck, the tarot spread, excuse me. I'm still dealing with, I know I was doing readings last night, but I'm still dealing with some cloggage in one of my ears, clean and everything. I don't know what's going on, but it's blocked and I feel like I have a speaker in my head. So I'm a fumbler when I talk anyway, but if I, whatever. If I'm a little off, then there's actually a reason for that. All right. I'm talking about speech-wise, all right? Because when you feel like you got a speaker in your head, it just throws you for a loop sometimes. All right. So, Gemini. Let's see. Let's look into your intention. So, I digress. What comes out in the Oracle deck may resonate with you more than what comes out in the tarot reading and vice versa. This is a love reading, so the energies can go both ways. This could be your energy or the other person that you're dealing with or possibly dealing with energy. The Oracle spread, though, this is specifically for you. Okay, so let's see. And the Oracle deck does not necessarily have to coincide with what comes out in the tarot spread. Okay. Actually, let's reset here because I didn't even put any type of intent into what we are actually doing here as far as the questions go. But it's good to know you guys need to take a breather, maybe meditate some. That's the card that popped out. Maybe if I get a grip here, we can get it together. Right. All right. So for Gemini, what is your intentions when it comes to your love life for the first half of November? It's timeless. It can be at any time. But for the first half of November, what is your intentions with your love life? You can see me. Yes. Okay. All right. Truth be told, who had this? I think Aries had this in the same position. I apologize for the glare. Yeah, let's try to do it. Angle it a certain way. Right. Truth be told. So this is all about, being honest with yourself, getting out of denial. What is it that you feel? What is it that you're not expressing? If you look at the card, the owl is sitting on a mask. So someone is wearing a mask. Since this spread is all about you, Gemini, some of you guys could be in denial about something, how you feel about a person. Okay? Whether that be good or bad, but let's go ahead and move on. Let's see what is a challenge for Gemini when it comes to their love life for the first half of November. Okay, what's a challenge for you, Gemini? Yin. Being able to just sit back and let things come to you instead of going towards them. Okay? Yin is feminine energy. It could be male or female. We all have yin and yang. Okay? But it's all about receptivity. It's all about intuition. It's all about, letting things just come to you and knowing that they're going to come to you and knowing that you do not have to make any actions. This is in your challenge position. Therefore, in other words, your challenge is some of you guys need to just sit back and relax versus being, so to speak, the aggressor. Okay? All right, so what's the lesson? What's a lesson for Gemini? What is a lesson for you, Gemini? I pulled out two cards. Okay. So we have Never Ending Story and we have Treasure Island. That's one hell of a lesson. So basically your lesson is finding a way to put an end to something that is ongoing. So for some of you guys, you're in a relationship, there's always drama, there's always something going on, there's always an issue, you know, and the lesson is find a way to bring peace to the situation so that way it ceases. You know what I mean? The issues go away. There's not an issue. Dig deep. You know, this is going to call you to dig deep. You know what I mean? To dig deep into basically within yourself. Dig deep within yourself, because it's something with you that keeps the story going. It's like it's a never-ending story because some of you guys cannot let go. You cannot let go of either an emotion or more likely a person. But it also is like it's your emotions, because it's like with Treasure Island, it's digging deep and finding something that's valuable within yourself. You know, it could be an issue with self-esteem and staying in a situation because your self-esteem may be not up to par or not be there. You know, and that could be something where it's, truth be told, something that you could be in denial about. Okay. So let's look at some compatibility. So what draws you to this person? This person that's either coming in or this person that you're dealing with. Okay. So what is the connection? Like, how do you guys connect? How do you guys feel about each other? What's the compatibility here? Between worlds. So either you or the other person is in between relationships. They're leaving one relationship and they're going into another. They're going into another relationship. Something that's a little bit more, that makes them happy. Like, it's like this person who's coming in is like they're going to brighten your day. Like, they brighten your day, you know. It's just, it's more easygoing. But bear in mind, if you have something that you need to work on within yourself, to make sure that you allow yourself enough time to heal. Okay? And mind you too, I don't know if I feel like I keep saying mind you, yeah? So, but also Venus is still in retrograde. So a lot of people are still in the mode of evaluating the relationships. And that can put them in that never-ending story, you know, energy. But as far as the connection between you guys, it's like you guys, you know, you both got something going on. But let's get a clarifier for the between worlds, because I mean, yeah, that says something more about somebody making a transition from one relationship to another, and less about, you know, how you guys connect. You both could be leaving a relationship. And this is like things that are recent. Like you both recently just left a relationship and connected with one another. But let's just get a clarifier for that. Why not? What the hell? You know? New life. There we go. That is that brightness right there in between worlds. Okay? So yeah, it's like you guys are a breath of fresh air for one another. And that's 12, that's 3, and that's 3. Some of you guys who are in a relationship, you can have kids with this person. And just going through a phase where things may not be 100% as far as in the relationship. Like there could be something from the past that gets brought up that puts you in that mode of, you know, something's got to change. It has you facing, you know, your truth. All right. So why is this person in Gemini's life? Exchanging gifts. A lot of people haven't been having this. To balance you out, Gemini, you know, You give them love, they give you love. You guys exchange, you know, it's like you guys have that equality thing going on. And for those of you who are single or in a relationship but just wondering, why haven't you found your soulmate? Let's just see. Why haven't they found their soulmate? Gemini. And you, my dear. Little heart. That's soulmate energy. Let's get a clarifier for that, because that's kind of like, why haven't I felt my soulmate? Soulmate. You know what I mean? Like, oh, shoot. All right, so let's find a clarifier for that. Let's get a clarifier for that. Come to the edge. Open up. Open up. Don't be so flighty. You know, this is something that you would want to take a risk on. Like, it's worth the risk. But you have to be able to expose all of yourself and not be wearing any masks. You know, be willing to put the end to chapters that need to be ended. And to dig deep and find something within yourself that you know is of value. Okay? You guys are lovable people. Okay, so that is the oracle reading. How are we doing on time? Not bad. Let's get into the tarot spread. I have a lot of crystals sitting on decks. Excuse me, that was rude. Okay, so what's the current situation like right now for some of you guys? Gemini. Completion. Wanting to close out a chapter. Ready to close out a chapter. Feeling like, you know what? I did everything I can do in this situation, whether good or bad. And it's just time to move on. I learned what I need to learn. It's time to start anew. It's time to start over. Okay? Clarifying that is the wheel. Can't get any better. Cannot get any better than that. That's that speaker in the ear thing. So you have two, you're starting off with two major arcana. That's like ending a chapter, and it's just like the karma is working in your favor. Like luck is on your side. Luck is on your side, and luck is like some of you guys are feeling pretty lucky. You're feeling pretty blessed, feeling pretty accomplished. You know, things are going right. Things are finally, for some of you guys, moving in the right direction. And let's look at a past influence here for Gemini. That's a beautiful way to start out. I'm liking it. Okay, in the past, you guys felt like you guys were being shunned and shut out and abandoned and, you know, not being heard. You felt like nobody understood you. And even more than that, like I said, it's like you felt like nobody, it's like the other person, whoever it was that you were dealing with, it was just like their problems. It's like their problems were more bigger than yours, so your problems didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, let's get a clarifier for the Five of Coins. Get the Five of Cups, huh? Yeah. Sorry about the glare. But yeah, I'm holding this really weird. Hold on. I might have to adjust the light. I always have issues with that. But yeah, you have the Five of Cups. So that's sadness. That's depression. You know, in the past, you wasn't really feeling so good about, you know, your relationship. You wasn't feeling good about the way things were going, the way things were. You know, you might have some regrets. And even being with the same person, it's still like you're looking at things like in the past, it was more or less like you were looking at things that are currently either affecting your relationship. I'm talking about couples here, currently affecting your relationship, just things that you know that you needed to address within yourself, if not within the relationship. But it wasn't a good emotion that you were in. Okay, and let's look at a hopes and fear. You have the Seven of Wands. So you guys are hoping, you know, to fight. Those of you who are in a relationship, you want to stand your ground. You want to, you know, stick it to them. No, so, but yeah, you want to stand your ground. You want to, this is something that for those of you who are sticking with the relationship, this is something that you want to stand by, and you're hoping that the other person feels the same way. You know, that they want to fight for the love, fight for the relationship as well. Let's get a clarifier. And this, you know, like I said, it should also applies to both couples and singles. When I say make it, not make it, but take what resonates with your scenario. If you're single, then you can also not read this, but you can read this because that's why I show you the cards. But you can also look at it as this way. If you're single, things are looking up for you. You know, you ended one chapter, so either you left a relationship or you left an emotion that you felt like. You know, some people harbor feelings from past relationships. They take that baggage with them. Some of you guys could have been shutting the door on that. Things are turning in your favor. In the past, again, depression. What you're hoping for is something that is like a relationship that you want to feel that you can protect. You know what I'm saying? You want to feel protected and you want to protect the relationship as well. Let's see, what's a clarifier here? You have the King of Cups. Emotions. This could also be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, male or female, does not matter. Okay? Does not matter. But it's about defending your emotions. It's like you want to be able to defend how you feel, because in the past, that's something that some of you guys were not doing. You were not being heard because some of you guys were not talking about it. You rather separate yourself from it instead of looking at it directly. And that is where, even though I say they don't coincide, sometimes they do. But I still sometimes reference the oracle. That truth be told, that denial. That denial. Like nothing's wrong. I'm just gonna keep myself busy and not focus on the negativity. But yeah, your hopes and fears, it's like, you know, you want to protect your emotions. It's like you want to, you know, stand up for yourself and also have that other person be present and stand up with you. Have that other person understand how you feel emotionally. Okay. Now, what's your focus for you, Gemini? What's a focus? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys might be focusing on a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo. But some of you guys are just focused on keeping things moving. You're staying active, you know, not trying to stay stagnant, you know, keeping things moving, keeping the momentum going. The wheel, momentum. You know what I'm saying? And let's get a clarifier for that. Yeah. 9 of Cups. That is fulfillment. That is emotional fulfillment. That is eating well, drinking well, celebrating, feeling abundant emotionally. So it's like what keeps you happy is when things are moving. Like not being at a standstill makes you unhappy, but you're focusing on, you know, movement, action. You know, going out, enjoying yourself, having a good time, you know, celebrating, having some drinks, enjoying one another's company. Or enjoying your own company, because love readings don't necessarily have to be about another person. They could be about, you know, loving yourself as well. But we're talking about another person here, okay? All right, so what's in the advice? We have the Page of Wands. Some more fire. So you have the Page of Wands in the advice. Let's get a clarifier for that. Because I can go off and say, well, yes, you know, this is all about initiating. Like, you have to take the initiative. You know, that's the advice. Take the initiative. If things are not going, you know, if your fear is coming up and you're seeing that it's coming up, it's just like you take the initiative and steer it in the right direction that you feel that you need to. Well, let's get a clarifier for that. And I pulled out 2. And that's pretty. So we have the Ten of Coins and we have the Emperor. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. I don't like to throw out the signs, but some people like to know. So I hear ya. You can see those? Yeah, you can see those. Cool. So far you have 3 major arcana in your reading. So it's kind of like, you know, by you taking the initiative and putting your energy into the relationship, and again, singles or couples, whoever's coming into you, whoever you're already with, but, you know, putting your focus, your energy into having a good time, you know, not focusing on the negativity, not focusing on things in the past. Don't let your fears overcome you. You know what I'm saying? Because with that comes great abundance, and it comes with something that is structured, something that, you know, you have control of, but not control in a sense of, you know, domineering control. It's kind of like it's something that you can handle. It's something that, it's the structure that you're going to need in order to get here, that 10 of Coins. So it's just like, you know, be proactive. Be proactive. And like I said in the beginning, some of you guys are feeling real good. Things are looking up for you. Let's look at the outcome. Not wanting to pop out my hand. So we got the 3 of Coins. You know, putting your energy and your focus into the relationship. You know, putting in the effort. Working as a team as opposed as a one-sided relationship. And that's way too many cards that just popped out my hand. Let's get a clarifier. Thank you. And then we got the 7 of Swords. You know, just when we were ending it on a very good note, hold on. Let me see something here. Let me just clarify this. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords. So we have the 3 of Coins, right? Clarifying that is the 7 of Swords. So it's like, let me back up here. For some of you guys, you will be putting your effort into the relationship. You will be making, you know, strides to move things in the right direction if they're not there already, but somebody's not being 100% honest. Somebody is, again, looking back at somebody else. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's like, what's the point of putting all this effort in when the other, well, we're going to look at the other person because I want to look at the other person. But some of you guys, it's like you're putting in the effort, but the other person isn't. It's like putting in the effort for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because the 7 of Swords is about, you know, dishonesty and lies and, you know, being sneaky, You know, somebody going to their friends and asking for their opinions, and, you know, because they're confused about something. Uncertainty is also about the Seven of Swords. It's like the guy wants to walk away, man or woman, doesn't matter. It's like this guy wants to walk away with 5 swords, you know, which is like pettiness, pointlessness. Like he doesn't even need all them damn swords. But it's like he's leaving behind confusion. Okay. And the moon. We have the moon. That's four major arcana. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 major arcana. If you have more than, I would say more than 4, more than 3 major arcana in a reading, nothing is set in stone. As I always say, you have your own free will. You do what your heart and your intuition tells you to do. You know you better than I know you. Okay? Right. So with that being said, the person that you're dealing with, or that may be coming in, have a good time. Just take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Have a good time, and don't worry too much about the logistics of things, because it's either you or the other person, but somebody is being very sneaky. And they're worried that they're going to get caught. It's like they're trying to juggle too much. They can't be everywhere all at once. Yeah. Could be dealing with the Pisces. You could be, all the signs are here. All the signs are here. So it doesn't really matter on the sign. But, you know, the outcome, like, just keep that in mind. Like, you could be putting in the effort, but the other person, it's like they have one foot in, and they're tiptoeing one foot out, like they got the pinky toe out. Where we're at with time, I'm trying to keep this under 30 minutes, and I'm already going a little bit over here. All right, so let's look at the other person very quickly. We're just going to do a condensed version. Let's look at Gemini's partner or potential partners, what their intentions are when it comes to Gemini. When it comes to Gemini, dealing with Gemini, what is their intentions? 9 of Cups. They're looking for that good time too. You know, they feel like, you know, you have very good energy. You guys are in sync. It's like they want the golden ticket when it comes to love too. And that's what their intentions are. It's like they want the best, but they could also be greedy. And that's what the nine of Cups is too. It's all about, it could be about, for some, it's greed. It's like, I want you, but I want you, and I want you, and I want you. Mind you, though, you did have that in your focus too, Gemini. So you guys could be the one who might not be 100% into whoever this person is or will be. You know what I mean? You guys could be like, hey, you're cool. I like to have a good time, but you know, you might be a little bit too slow paced for me, and I like to keep it moving. What is the chemistry here? The chemistry, we got 5 of Cups. Yeah, similarities here. Let's get a clarifier for the 5 of Cups. If they're sneaking out, they're going back to somebody that they're used to deal with. They're going back to somebody in the past because they feel like that is going to give them happiness. To each his own. I'm not judging anybody on anything, okay? And then they have the Knight of Cups clarifying the Five of Cups. So it's like they want to give love to someone, but they are confused. So this is them at the end. That Seven of Swords, that's them. That's that other person. It could be you. Like I said, energies can go both ways, but that's that other person. They're considering going back. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And that's the purpose. Their purpose. Your purpose in their life is to give them some type of stability, you know, take care of them, show them what it means to be taken care of, and not carry so much weight around. Your purpose is to basically show them to lighten up, okay? Now, Gemini, I went over time. I talked too much. If you saw this video all the way to the end, thank you very much for your patience. If not, who cares? Thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, and comment below if this resonates with you. I know you guys don't like to comment. I'm not judging you. I hate to each his own. Okay. But comment below. Let me know if it resonates. In the meantime, I'll catch you on the next video. I wish you love and light, and I wish you many blessings. Bye.